चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. I welcome all the devotees for this Ekadasi Japa session after a long time, after a little break of a couple of Ekadashis. So today we will discuss on this topic, how to overcome complacency in chanting. Basically, when we are very new in the path of Krishna consciousness, there is some enthusiasm and excitement to chant, to serve, to attend different programs and festivals, to go for yatras, etc., etc. So there is a lot of enthusiasm in various devotional activities in the beginning days of bhakti. But after some time, after spending few years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, after spending a little while, a sadhaka, an average sadhaka, is overwhelmed by a feeling of complacency in bhakti, and especially chanting, right? One may get a lot of excitement to do various physical activities, different services, but when it comes to chanting, nobody is monitoring us as such, right? We are accountable for different services to different devotees. There is a service authority, some in charge, some senior person, a counselor or a mentor or a leader of Bhakti Vriksha, whatever it may be. We are accountable for our services to different people. But even we are accountable in one sense, subtly, indirectly, for our philosophical understanding also. We have spent some time, we develop some kind of philosophical understanding also. But chanting is something that we have very less monitor. Many people may not ask us, how is your chanting going on? Some close friends may ask, but generally we need to be self-inspired and self-motivated and personally committed to the process of chanting. And that in that area of chanting, an average sadhaka could become complacent over a period of time, right? So chanting can become mechanical, chanting can become ritualistic in various ways. So how to improve that attentiveness in chanting, how to overcome that complacency in chanting, and how to be enthusiastic in chanting, just as we used to be in the initial days. Okay, so answer is there only. Utsaha nischaya dhairya tat karma pravartanat. So sanga tyaga sato vritti. Utsaha means enthusiasm. We need to be enthusiastic in devotional service. Yes, after some time, when the newness of the experience is gone, after the like adventurous aspect of the path of Krishna consciousness is little subdued, our real excitement levels will be revealed. Okay, so we need to maintain that enthusiasm. Initial days, there's a lot of enthusiasm. Over a period of time, it is just fading, but we need to rejuvenate that enthusiasm. And to the degree we are enthusiastic, to that degree, Krishna will reciprocate. We have to put our heart, our soul, our energy into the process of chanting with enthusiasm. So Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur said, without enthusiasm, we are dead. Okay, so therefore, we should cultivate that enthusiasm by being in the association of devotees who are also enthusiastic, right? Otherwise, our mind will just rule over us, and we will be defeated by the mind. And mind's nature is to be obstinate, to be rebellious, as Arjuna himself said in Bhagavad Gita, Chanchalam hi manah Krishna pramathi balabadridham tasyaham nigraham manye vayo riva sudushkaram. Chanchalam, mind is extremely fickle, restless, very lethargic, obstinate, strong. It has a tendency to go in all different directions, right? So we need to regulate that mind. It's easier said than done, but we should be enthusiastic to keep the mind focused on the chanting. And another word that Rupa Goswami uses along with enthusiasm, utsaha, is nischaya and dhairya, determination and patience, right? So now, if you see the body chariot analogy, mind is compared with the reins, the ropes that are tied to the horses. Horses are compared to indriyas, senses, we know that. And the ropes that are tying the horses are compared to the mind. And who is holding these ropes? Intelligence, the driver, right? So who controls the mind? Intelligence controls the mind. Who regulates the mind? Intelligence regulates the mind. Mind is a storehouse of unlimited thoughts, unlimited desires, unlimited distractions. So what regulates that mind is the intelligence. When the intelligence is sharp enough, then we can bring the mind back to what we are doing, the devotional activity we are doing, specifically chanting in our current context, right? So we must fight against the lethargy of mind with enthusiasm by sharpening our intelligence. At the intelligence level, we should constantly understand the glories of chanting, the importance of chanting, the necessity for chanting attentively, right? So, like we keep trying. So the faculty within us that controls the mind, which is distracted, is intelligence. So we need to act at that level. Okay. So we need to really try, and we can't compromise. So mind makes us compromise with chanting always, but the intelligence has to be sharp enough and determined enough. That's why Krishna says, Vyavasayatmika buddhir ekeha kurunandana bahushakha hyanantascha buddhayo avyavasayina. Vyavasayatmika buddhi. Those who are resolute in their purpose have one-pointed intelligence, Krishna says. So when the intelligence is one-pointed, the mind comes under control. So the mind, if it is uncontrolled, it is worst enemy. But mind, if it is controlled with regulated, proper intelligence, then it is the best friend. So Prabhupada explains that intelligence, if it is sharp, then you will be able to regulate the mind. And there are two factors of intelligence. Okay, one is determination, second is discrimination. So how the intelligence regulates the mind? In two ways. Intelligence, if it is sharp, if it is one-pointed, if it is vyavasayatmika buddhi, not avyavasayatmika buddhi, but vyavasayatmika buddhi, it will have determination. Secondly, that intelligence also has discrimination. Discrimination means to understand what is right, what is wrong, what is good, what is bad, what is auspicious, what is inauspicious, what is beneficial, what is harmful. So intelligence is that faculty within us that has this discrimination, viveka. Okay. Mind has unlimited desires. Intelligence should understand, is this desire really beneficial for me? While chanting the holy names of the Lord, mind feels like watching the laptop screen. Intelligence should just give a reminder. Oh, is it good for you? Is it necessary for you? Okay. Is it so urgent that within the round itself, we have to open the laptop and see things, right? So intelligence should be constantly active to control the constantly active mind. Mind is constantly active. If you keep intelligence aside, if you lock the intelligence inside a locker and not allow that intelligence to exercise with its qualities of determination and discrimination, then we'll give into the mind. We will become victims of mind in our chanting. So we should keep that intelligence very active always with determination and discrimination. Determination means full focus on what you are doing, right? Not getting deviated. Full determination. Just like Hanumanji was jumping across this Lanka ocean. Okay. there so many things came up. First, Mainaka came. Mainaka mountain came and said, please rest for a while. Okay. So what did Hanumanji say? He has Vyavasayatmaka buddhi, right? No, I don't have time. When time is less and the goal is yet to be achieved, I can't afford to take any breaks. So thank you for your hospitality, but another time, not now. Okay. So Hanumanji was intelligent enough. He has the discrimination. If I accept this facility, that will slacken my enthusiasm to go to Lanka and find Sita Devi. It's an obstacle in my service. He had determination to focus on the goal itself. So he could immediately reject. So similarly, while chanting holy names of the Lord also, the mind will give us so many ideas, so many thoughts. Please do this, please do that, please think about this, right? So just after this 1 hour, you have a lot of activity to do. Please think about it. Please plan for it, right? Intelligence should not just respond to that mind's instigation and then start planning and scheming and analyzing in that direction. What intelligence is supposed to do? You can do all planning later. Now you focus on this counting, this chanting. You focus on the beads. You focus on the mantra. So intelligence is supposed to constantly regulate the mind, like during chanting and in general, the path also, path of bhakti also. So when the discrimination and determination, these two faculties of intelligence are constantly on guard, then mind's distractions and complacencies can be regulated to a great degree. Okay. So we may not feel so much taste. We may get bored in chanting. We may feel very unenthusiastic and complacent in chanting. We may feel it's very ritualistic, very mechanical. But the more we remind ourselves from the scriptural injunctions, the chanting is the only way for me to connect with Krishna. The more intelligently we remind ourselves all these things on a regular basis in the company of devotees, that will help us overcome this complacency. Now there is one little example that Prabhupada gives in the Bhagavad Gita only. So it seems that a average conditioned soul who is very feeble in 100 different ways, for such a person to control the mind and focus on the chanting seems extremely inconceivable, and we feel very incapable of focusing the mind on the path of chanting, right? So I hope all of us, at least many of us, have that experience, right? Is it really possible for me to allow my mind to focus on chanting? Does it happen generally, right? But Prabhupada encourages us with this example. There is this little sparrow. Sparrow laid some eggs on the shore of the ocean, but the waves of the ocean took those eggs inside the ocean. And the sparrow begged the ocean, please give my eggs back. Please give my eggs back. But the ocean did not respond. So what did the sparrow do? Sparrow became very angry. Sparrow had a lot of determination. Sparrow said, if you don't give me my eggs back, I will empty you. With its little beak, the sparrow started picking up some drops from the ocean, and then he would just go to a distant place and then throw those drops and come back again. He would just pick up the drops. Many people saw the sparrow. What are you doing? You're trying to empty the ocean. You're so small like this, and the ocean is so expansive. But the sparrow continued with the determination. We are also like that. Controlling the mind and focusing on the holy name, it's like a sparrow trying to dry up an ocean. Sometimes the task seems so unimaginable. By the way, sparrow cannot do it. But sparrow has the determination to do it. Sparrow has the enthusiasm to do it. Sparrow has great attachment to the eggs. Okay. So sparrow thought that it is my right to have my eggs back. Although this ocean has stolen it away, it's my right to have the eggs back. Similarly, a devotee who is practicing spiritual life, practicing Krishna consciousness, a devotee is like that sparrow. He may be incapable in 100 different ways, but a bona fide sadhaka is one who has the determination, who has that enthusiasm to get the eggs back. What are the eggs here? Our distracted mind, right? So what are the eggs there? Our right to focus on Krishna's holy name, our right to be absorbed in Krishna, right? But Maya has stolen away our mind. Maya is distracting us in 100 different ways. Maya is just inspiring us, instigating us, and just making us more and more complacent in spiritual life by attracting us towards so many useless, abominable, unnecessary things in this world, right? Therefore, it's our right to be attentive in chanting. It's our hak, it's our adhikar, it's our right to have a focused mind, to completely focus on what we are doing, that is chanting, and then be a lover of Krishna, be a servant of Krishna. It's our right, it's our natural constitutional position. But Maya is depriving us. Just like it's the eggs are belonging to the sparrow, and it's sparrow's right to have the eggs. Similarly, it's our right to be Krishna conscious. It's our authority, it's our adhikar to be Krishna conscious. But who is just spoiling our proprietorship over that? So who is stealing that consciousness from us? It is Maya, the ocean of Maya. Ocean is so vast. Similarly, Maya is also so vast, so elaborate. So we need to fight back. Maya, give my consciousness back. I want to make it Krishna consciousness, not Maya consciousness, right? So, and we should just fight with Maya, just like little sparrow. We are very weak in comparison to Maya, right? But although we are weak, it doesn't make much sense to fight with a stronger opponent. It makes all sense if we have determination and enthusiasm and good intent. Why? This sparrow attracted the attention of Garuda. Sparrow is small, Garuda is so huge. So this humble, feeble attempt made by this little sparrow to dry up the ocean, this news reached Garuda. And Garuda, the mighty eagle carrier of Lord Vishnu, he came there. He came and said, ocean, if you don't give the eggs back to me, back to my little sister sparrow, I will dry you up. Now the ocean understood. Sparrow cannot dry me up, but Garuda can dry me up within a moment. So the ocean slowly, humbly pushed all the eggs of the sparrow back on the shore, and then just humbly went back. Means all the waves of the ocean just went back into the ocean. Then sparrow got the eggs back. Similarly, if you sincerely, humbly attempt to be Krishna conscious without any complacency, and although it is beyond our ability to fight with Maya, if we continue to fight with Maya with our feeble attempt and with determination, with enthusiasm, we may not be able to accomplish it on our own, but we will attract Krishna's grace. Just like Garuda came and helped sparrow, similarly, Krishna will come and help us, okay, to get our consciousness back from the Maya, the ocean of Maya, right? So we need to pray. With determination, we should endeavor. With prayer, we should seek higher support from Krishna. So that prayerful attitude is what is missing in many sadhakas when they are getting distracted by Maya. The more we are dependent on Krishna with our prayerful attitude, the more we are determined to be Krishna conscious during the chanting, the more is the opportunity for us to be focused more and more. Okay, there are many more examples that can be given in this context in terms of controlling the mind, but and focusing on the chanting. But let me just conclude. It's supposed to be a small japa talk, right? 20 minutes over. So I will try to meet you again next Ekadasi. And I sincerely beg your blessings also, so that I can chant, not just speak about how to chant nicely. Some devotee said, I got so many ideas of how to do attentive chanting. When did you get the ideas? While chanting, right? So while chanting, he's thinking how to chant attentively, but without chanting attentively, because we may have hundreds of ideas, but unless we are determined and devotional enough, we won't be able to apply those ideas. So we need blessings of other devotees. I seek your blessings so that I also get some ability to focus on my chanting. Thank you very much. Harinam Prabhu ki jai. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. हरे कृष्ण.